Hello, welcome. This is Blockchain Bloom, the blockchain educator. I'm Attila Pinke, and in today's video, I'm going to talk about that Ethereum price is eventually above $1,000. It has crossed this very important line today, very early morning, Central European time at least. And yes, okay, now it went under it a little bit, but it was above 1,000 and actually quite well. This is major. Remember how many times I have told you in these videos in the recent weeks that Ethereum, it's very much undervalued. And after Bitcoin all-time highs, Ethereum has to catch up. And, you know, its all-time high is like 1,500-ish, something like that. So getting more closer and closer. The second news I'm going to talk about is that US Treasury to consider stablecoins as security. And, you know, if this happens, it will be very bad for Tether and also for the rest of the cryptocurrencies. So it's worth to talk about it. We have seen what happened to XRP recently. And the third news is that we have to talk about it, that on the weekend, on the 3rd of January, Bitcoin was 12 years old, which means that the Bitcoin network was launched back in 2009, you know, on the 3rd of January. Guys, all this in today's video, and keep it in mind that Blockchain Bloom is the one which keeps you up to date on daily basis from Monday to Friday. Every day I'm making these videos, so if you would like to stay up to date and receive the newest and freshest cryptocurrency and blockchain news, you definitely should subscribe. So hit the subscribe button, next to it the notification bell, and then and don't forget to like the video so you can show YouTube that yes, this kind of content, crypto content, it's important for you. Education, it's key, you know, at this stage. And I would like to show you that we have courses on our website. The links are under this video. A totally free course, which is all about how to start to invest in Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies. Now that you can see that Bitcoin is all-time high, all-time high, it's a nice Bitcoin rally, what we can see. It's crucial to educate yourself. Just download this course. It's totally free and gain your knowledge. And if you would like to really understand the fundamentals of Bitcoin and blockchain, then we have another great course for you. It's also available, both of them, the links down there. And now it's time to check out the market, and let's refresh because we can see this drop. Look, Bitcoin is right now 29,000. It went down 14% recently, and this is really just happening now. Ethereum, as I said in early morning, it was above 1,000, but now when I'm making this video, it's at 918. Which is still up 12%, but it had much bigger gains when it was above 1,000. When we're looking at the winners, Ethereum, crazy as it is, it's even with this one, with this drop now, it's still leading, plus 12% among other altcoins and Bitcoin in the top 100. But then we see Cardano with 10%, we have Aave with 7%. And then, look, the losers, it's also crazy. Bitcoin is the #1 loser now in the top 100 with minus 14%, OKB minus 13%, Near Protocol minus 12%. And look, the very important thing we have to talk about now, it's the Bitcoin price. And what you can see here now is basically the last 24 hours, right? And you could see that it was 34,234, something like that. This was the top so far. And then, look, it's coming down. And you could see right now it's just above 29,000. So, yes, what's happening now, we have waited for a correction for sure. And now we can see a correction in Bitcoin. But what has happened today was that Ethereum was taking over the lead. And, you know, when you're looking at this chart, and this chart is actually showing right now the Bitcoin dominance. And look how dominant grew. And look here, we're talking about today. Today, actually, it dropped from 70, almost 74% down. Where are we now? 60, 68. And I believe that this kind of dominance will keep dropping because now the old coins should really start. And this is a time when people shift from Bitcoin to Ethereum and to other old coins. And that's what we could see, that many people jump now into Ethereum, and it happened actually today, early morning. Therefore, this major drop in Bitcoin dominance. And then now let's talk about this Ethereum price, because look, Ethereum price passed 1,150 and hit the highest since January back in 2018. So remember, back in 2018, we had the top of the bull market in Ethereum when it hit its all-time high so far, which is roughly speaking 1,500. And now we are on those levels. It's actually crazy. And also what's crazy, as you have seen, that, let's go back, that Ethereum is right now at 918. And what we could see today, it could see it already at 1,150. So what a roller coaster, really. And these levels, as you can see, were seen last time back in 2018. And this is the all-time high. But the all-time high is varies to exchanges. So roughly speaking, it's about 1,500. What's important to talk about now is the shift in trends. So what we could see recently in Bitcoin in the last couple of months, we could see that the Bitcoin price was going up and up and up. Bitcoin in December passed its all-time high around 20,000. Since then, we just have seen Bitcoin growing. And historically also, you can see that the Bitcoin dominance usually stops at the end of the year since 2016, and then the old coins start to dominate. And we could see Ethereum just being really behind Bitcoin. And even, it doubled its price since December, because back in December was still like 600 and something at the beginning. Therefore, it's very important to highlight that now it's Ethereum's turn, looks like. Of course, now it can be some correction. This is possible. When Bitcoin goes down, it could have. Today we had, so far at least, a very bullish day. Old coins get nuts. I think it really looked like that the first real day for the new altcoin season. But of course, this kind of bullish thing, when it really goes parabolic like in everywhere, it can turn even tomorrow, after tomorrow, a little bit bearish. It can happen. But I believe that now, sooner or later, this Bitcoin dominance will keep dropping. And now in the first quarter, Ethereum and the other alts will getting stronger and stronger. I'm not saying that Bitcoin cannot go up. I'm talking about dominance of the Bitcoin cryptocurrency, as we could see so far recently. Okay, so I think now it's a very important thing coming. 2021 looks very bullish at the point where we're standing right now. So the future prediction for this year could be massive. Even in Bitcoin, we could see, six figures. It could be 100,000. It could be above it at the end of the year. And also Ethereum, first it will reach, obviously, all-time high, but then it probably will continue. So far, so good. Look, when we're looking at the chart of Ethereum, you can see that on the first, what's that? Let's see how we started the year. So, yeah, okay. So 1st of January, 700 and something. 4th of January, here it's like almost 1,100, but at some exchanges it was a bit different. What a massive gain. But when you just look back in the last 180 days, back in July, we're talking about 200 something. So in half a year, from 200, it went to 1,000, above 1,000. And that's what I told you before, that Ethereum is where Bitcoin was a bit before. For example, this 1,000 is like when Bitcoin was like, I don't know, whatever, 14,000 before it hit 20,000. Now Ethereum is at like 1,000 and it's waiting for hitting 1,500, which is the all-time high. But very, very nice gains, as you can see. Okay, let's talk about the second news, which is not that bullish for sure. And this is that US Treasury to consider stablecoins as security. US legislators may categorize stablecoins as securities. So this is the headline. If USDT is considered a security, the cryptocurrency industry will be in trouble for sure. We do know that, Tether, USDT, it doesn't have an audit. It's actually not, it's a question that it's really that much USD behind the USDT, whatever they're printing. Because look, this printing, what they do, it's crazy. Back in March, March, we had the market cap. It was 4 billion US dollar, right? Bit more. And now, look, it's keep going up. So it's not even stopping. It's just going up and up and up and up. And then we have more than 21 billion by today. And this is dangerous, it's no question, because if Tether became the third biggest cryptocurrency, and a lot of money is in Tether, and it's an ERC20 token, and therefore it's very important to be aware of it, that if anything bad happens to Tether, it will affect the whole cryptocurrency market. It's no question. And we all know what happened to XRP, right? Recently. The story with the SEC lawsuit against Ripple has clearly demonstrated what can happen to a coin when regulators go after it. However, when it comes to Tether, the outcome may be catastrophic, as it is the backbone of the whole cryptocurrency market with an average daily transaction volume of 77 billion. According to Dragonfly Capital managing partner Hasib Qureshi, the legal action against Tether would be a disaster for the industry. Make no mistake, the day that Tether gets taken down will be apocalyptic. Crypto market will size, exchange will be thrown into disarray. Millions of crypto traders will likely have their assets frozen, and prices everywhere will plummet. However, they also saying, according to Hasib, Tether's woes won't kill the industry, but rather make it stronger. But as it always does, crypto will eventually recover, and then when the dust settles, we'll enter into the third stage of crypto money, he said. Bottom line, if this tsunami hits the crypto market, something happening with Tether, it will be massive. But probably it will survive, and then the crypto market has to realize I have to live without Tether or with some other regulations which regulate Tether. So it's a very interesting thing. And yes, now we see this beautiful scenario that Bitcoin going up, Ethereum going up, everything is bullish. But on the other hand, we should be aware of the risk. Investing in crypto is extremely risky. So you should never get it wrong, right? This is something you invest in because probably you could have nice gains, but you can also lose a lot. Because at the stage where we are right now, it's a bit kind of shaky. It looks more and more promising, definitely more promising than back in 2017, but you should be aware of the risk which is involved. Okay, so that's why I'm pointing out these things. And SEC went after XRP, and now they checking other cryptocurrencies as well. And stablecoins, and the leading one, Tether, could be theoretically in danger. The only good thing is that from the SEC point of view, Bitcoin and Ethereum is safe. And imagine if something happens to USDT, then the majority of the money, because it's an ERC20 token, it's a Uniswap, and these places, probably will go to Ethereum. And when it goes to Ether, wow, that actually can pump Ether's price. So very interesting things can happen actually this year, but we will see. So the third thing I wanted to talk about is definitely the birthday of Bitcoin, because this happened on the weekend, and because there is no show on the weekend, today is Monday, I have to talk about it today. So on the 3rd of January was the day when Satoshi Nakamoto launched the Bitcoin network. So this is not about the white paper, which happened back in 2008. There was kind of birthday celebration already in autumn, just because they said the birth was when the white paper was born. But now officially, when the network started, it was on the 3rd of January in 2009. So 12 years ago. And everyone who is held onto this thing since it fell under 10,000, here I just pick a line from the article, knows that even if it falls to 10,000 again, there will be buyers. Now industrial investors are getting heavy on Bitcoin. Whenever it's dropping now, they jumping in and they buying. So if it will drop again significantly, they will see a future in it, and they will invest, they will buy, they will put a small percentage of their portfolio in it. And therefore, we have more believers now. You just need patience. So from the present, looking into the future, Bitcoin looks promising. Therefore, if there will be some discounts in the price, which sooner or later there will be, because after many, many pumps, there should be a dump and then pump again. So most likely the people will buy when it goes down. I mean, the clever investors. And that will actually turn the trend again, and it will pump again. So very, very interesting what's happening now. And we have a lot of believers. So imagine what happened to Bitcoin. It has started back in 2009. We're talking about an asset which is 12 years old, and it had made tremendous gains over these 12 years. There were early believers, those guys who kept their Bitcoin for many years. They made massive gains. But even now, imagine if you buy Bitcoin today around 30,000, which is above its all-time high, which was back in 2017. Now we have new all-time highs since this year, 2021. But just think about it. If it goes really 100,000 or 200,000, or what the Winkle brothers say, 500,000, then it has tremendous gains compared to any other asset, even from this point. And that's what I'm saying. Therefore, it's very important to educate yourself, okay? That's why I made this totally free course, how to start to invest in Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies. The link is under it. There is another course, Understanding Bitcoin and Blockchain. At this time, to learn now is crucial. That's why I'm making these daily free videos. You shouldn't forget about to subscribe to this YouTube channel, because every weekday from Monday to Friday, I'm making you a fresh video. I keep you up to date. So with Blockchain Bloom, you can stay up to date in crypto and blockchain in general. And this is very, very important, because trends are changing sometimes day to day, and you have to follow it. You have to be aware of it, that the bubbles many times can pop, and then a new trend is coming. Bullish after bearish, bearish after bullish. And especially if you are a day trader, it's very important to stay up to date. But even for hodlers, It's important because they should know what's happening on the market. Okay, so don't forget to subscribe, and that's it for today. Tomorrow, I'm coming back with another video because now I'm back on track. We had this nice Christmas break. And of course, in this year, in 2021, I'm pushing it real hard because it's very important, I think, to keep you guys up to date in crypto and blockchain. So tomorrow, I'm coming back with another video. I wish you a great day. Have a good one. Bye-bye.